Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You're hearing from Paula from Manchester in the UK. I'm joined tonight by Daryl,
Hi.
and we've got a couple of guests on. So what I'm going to be doing today is sharing about our travel subscription. I'm going to share some slides with you, and there'll be opportunity, if this has been shared with you, to go back to the person who shared it for any questions you might have. So I'm going to share my screen first of all and hope that technology is kind. Let's see. Share, can you see? Oh, 1 second. Let me see, just bear with me a second. Right, let's see if we've got the right thing here. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
You can. Let me just arrange it. So we are Team Dragonflies. There's a few more of us. But not everyone's available on a Wednesday evening, but we are Team Dragonflies and we specialize in affordable travel. And you can see some of us there with the CEO of the company. And my personal view is that we should be exploring the world whilst healing the soul, because travel is so important for our emotional wellness. It's actually scientifically proven to be really good for mental health and emotional wellness. So that's part of the reason that I got involved with the company, because I'm so passionate about that. Now, the company has been around for over 11 years. You can see David and Adela Hart. They are the founders of the company in the middle there. They're absolutely beautiful people. I've had the honor to have met both of them. And they are very family orientated. They've got a large family. And what they wanted to do was be able to provide a platform that allowed people to access affordable travel. Like me, they have the same viewpoint that travel shouldn't be exclusive to those that have the money, and it shouldn't be limited in any way. The world should be available for us all. So they've given us something that allows us to access affordable travel and make sure that we can go on our holidays, on our vacations, and enjoy ourselves without the added stress of the financial side of things. You're going to find out a little bit more about that in a moment. We've got a couple of head offices. So the European head office is in Madrid, Spain, and the US head office is in Temecula, California. We're available in 65 countries worldwide. So as you get to know the people in the company, you will find that they are from all over the place, all walks of life, and they're just enjoying this membership like we are. Now, something you might not know, when you go online and you search for a holiday or a hotel or a resort, 95% of those search engines are owned by two companies. Now, we're completely independent of those two companies, and we provide a search engine that's a little bit different than the others that are out there. Just have a watch of this.
If you've ever booked travel using Orbitz, Expedia, Priceline, Trivago, or one of the others, you're overpaying every time you use them. You're going to want to see this and learn how you can benefit from this knowledge.
Go to online travel sites and scour them looking for the best hotel deal. You may be actually wasting your time.
I've used Expedia, Trivago, there's Booking.com.
Always looking for a bargain. I like to see the red numbers that make you think like you're getting a good deal.
That may not be the case.
Almost all those sites are owned by one of two companies.
According to the nonprofit Consumers Checkbook, Expedia and Booking Holdings owns 95% of third-party booking sites. That means shopping around may be a waste of time, and Checkbook says calling the hotel directly won't land you a better deal. They're hesitant to undercut the booking site.
Now, what we offer with our membership, it's totally exclusive. No one else has access to what we have access to. We've got exclusive contracts, all because of the longevity that we've got with the company, but also the reputation we've built over time. It's affordable every time and for everything. So you can see there, we've got activities, shopping, resorts, shows, entertainment, anything you can think of that you want to do with your time or that you need to purchase, you can save money with us on. Now we've got three main platforms. This is the first one. So we mentioned the search engines there. We've got a search engine that's independent of every other search engine out there. And this search engine will bring you back wholesale prices. So that'll be prices flat rate. There'll be no commissions added, because the way our company works and the way the business is planned is we don't need commissions added because we're not travel agents. So we give you the flat rate. You can see we talked about Portugal earlier off camera. You're going to save £537 on a 7-night stay for 2 adults, 2 children in Portugal. And you can see just from that amount, the kind of prices that they hike it up with the commissions that they add. Now, if you think about Booking.com, they've got a lot of overheads. The way that our business works, we're all referrals and word of mouth. We don't have overheads. I'm sat in my living room giving you this talk. So I don't have to pay premises. I don't have to do all of that. And we don't advertise in the way that you would expect us to. So we can make those savings very easily. Now you can see there, that is a video from, as you learn more about the business, you'll see these guys everywhere. It's Daryl and Maria Roberts. They're friends of ours. They are multiple six-figure earners through this business opportunity. And the beauty of what we have available, you've got the option to use it as a business. You don't have to. And this presentation doesn't really focus on the business. If that's something of interest, though, let me know, because we've got other information that we can share. But this is the trip that they took using the search engine. They saved £837 on that. It was 65% off the retail rate that you would pay if you went to a regular booking system like Booking.com. I also went on a trip, and I'm going to share you some of the details where I went to stay, and it was just outside the lakes. It's a beautiful place. I'm going to show you now. Oh, that's the next one. No, I'm not. I'm going to show you on this one, right? So you'll see my video on this part of our presentation. So that was the first aspect, the search engine. This is the second platform we have available. I mentioned it's a subscription service. You pay a subscription each month, which is affordable, less than the price of a Starbucks a day, by the way. And that subscription unlocks all of these things that I'm showing you tonight. And when you pay your subscription, the amount you pay in your subscription is actually doubled up by the company and returned to you in the form of points. Now, those points buy down the price of these that you can see as examples. So we've got the Canary Islands for a week stay in a studio. Usually for that stay, you'd pay £800 plus. With us, because you have those points to redeem, you're going to get it for £6. And this is for 2 adults, 2 children. Cabo San Lucas, again, you're looking at over £1,000 for a 1-bedroom suite. With us, you pay £119 for the week. And there's a 2-bedroom suite in Orlando. Now, bear in mind, in Orlando, this is in Kissimmee, so it's in the center of where all the parks are. There is no travel agent in this land that can find you a week stay in a 2-bed suite for £114, guaranteed. No one can match that price. Now, we do say something very, very clear at the bottom there. We are not a timeshare. We do not have a contract. You are not signing in blood, signing your life away to do what we do and access these prices. We're not connected to timeshares, and this is not a timeshare opportunity. You don't have to go to meetings. And trust me, I've wanted a way to affordably travel for many, many years. And I've looked at many different options, and I've been to those meetings where they kind of blockade the door and they don't let you out until they've said what they need to say. And you're there for hours. It's not pleasant. We are not those people. I'm going to show you that video that I mentioned now about where I stayed. Now, what was amazing about this trip, this was for 6 people. So I'm a single mum of 4, and my 4 children came with me to this place. My eldest at the time, he was nearly 15. And when we went there, he said, "Mum, this has been the best holiday ever." Now, to get a teenager, I didn't bribe him or anything. To get a teenager saying that to you, it's something really special. But when I've got no stress about the finances in arranging it, you can see there, save £617 on what you'd normally pay through booking.com. So that kind of filled up my heart, but also not having to worry about money was an added bonus. Now, the third option that we have, remember I mentioned those points that you get when you pay your subscription, doubled up by the company, returned to you in points. The getaways that I've just talked about, they're for you and your family and you and your friends. But we have a third option that uses those points, and they are world tours. So this is curated group travel. And this is for anyone that has a membership with us, but it is set places and dates. And you can choose to go and visit some of the friends that you might have made through the company, or you can choose to take advantage of these prices and never set eyes on anyone that's in the business. It's entirely up to you how you use this. The prices are available for you regardless, but if the business opportunity is of interest, there are opportunities to meet the CEO, the top earners in the company, to meet some of the trainers and all of that. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you do, then it's there for you. So as an example, there's a Venice trip. Now, I need to update this because this has actually recently changed, and I'm going on this trip, and so is Daryl. 5 days with breakfast, a glass factory tour, and I know a few people have been on that tour, and it's supposed to be amazing. A excuse me, complimentary water shuttle. You see the retail rate there, £890. I might as well cross out that member rate of £289 because I've just booked this and I paid 80p for this trip. 80p. Now, to see 80p go out of my bank account for a trip to Venice, I tell you what, I was running around the house. It was just amazing. So I can talk more about that later. Another trip, Dubai, 6 days in a 5-star hotel, breakfast every day. You're looking at over £3,000 as a retail rate for that. As a member, you're going to get it for £79. Montego Bay, Jamaica is a special one because it's all inclusive. All inclusive, everything, food, drink, everything. 5 days, it's a 5-star resort, £490 for an all-inclusive stay. Please find me a travel agent that can do that. So this was a trip that Daryl and I took last year, and you can see how much we're saving, £500 on a trip to Budapest. If you've never been, I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful city. And what you could see on the video there, we went down the Danube on a river cruise. We got a discount. Remember at the beginning, we saw all of those different things, activities, theatre tickets, all sorts of things that you can get discounted. We really took advantage of it. We went on an open top bus, we got a discount. We went on a night tour of the castle district, we got a discount. So everything that you can possibly ever want to do, you will get discounted with us. Now, how much do you think that could be each month? How much would you pay to have access to this premium product that gives you travel for next to nothing, 80p for 4 nights in Venice? Now you can see the prices. I usually try and hide them and I've not done. But we've got a silver option. There's 3 different memberships so that we fit everyone's pocket. We've got the silver option. Now that isn't something that I ever really sell, purely because it's a search engine only. Most of the people that I speak with want more than just discounted search engine prices. So that's ideal if you're only going to go away for maybe a couple of weekends a year, because you're not really going to get that much out. You will get plenty out of it because you'll make really good savings. But if you're wanting to travel more often than that, the other options are better. The only difference between the titanium and platinum ones are the amount you pay and also the amount of points you get awarded. Plus the savings are much higher on the most popular product, which is the platinum product. So you can see all the information there. All the platforms that I've discussed today are on the titanium and platinum memberships. Now, what we also do though, the savings that you make when you're booking your getaways with your points and the world tours with your points, you get around 50% savings, if not slightly more, on the titanium option. You get 80% savings on getaways and world tours with the platinum option. So you can see the advantages of both. I'd say titanium is ideal if you're looking for one big holiday a year, maybe a few weekends away. But if you want to do what most of our members do, which is go away 3, maybe 4 times a year on a really beautiful bucket list holiday, the platinum membership is for you. But there are ways that you can actually get your membership for free as well. So we have a referral program. And if you get a platinum membership and you refer 3 other people, now have a think. Do you know anyone that likes to travel? You will do, because everyone likes to travel. Do you know anyone that wants to save money? I mean, look at the climate we're in at the moment. Everyone wants to save money. So you get 3 other platinum referrals, and you are then in a position where you're earning what we call daily pay. And the amount you earn every day adds up to the price of your platinum membership. So you've got it covered. I've got platinum, and I've only ever paid for 2 months of my platinum membership when I first started almost 5 years ago. For the whole rest of that time, I've never paid for my membership. And I tell you, when I'm booking, I'm going to say it again, Venice for 4 nights for 80p, I tell you, I'm cheering up and down the street because I don't have to pay for my membership either. So it's just a win-win situation. This just gives you a bit of an example on the points that you can build up over time. Give a guideline of on a platinum membership of around 4 months to really see this take effect. Now, remember, if after the first month you've got your 3 referrals, you've only paid 1 month. And then you've got your free membership. But each month, the points when you enroll is 250. Every single month is 250. And those points build up. And I give a guideline, like I say, of around 4 months to get the best out of this membership that will bring you those prices like the Canary Islands for £6 for the week. Now, here's just an example, really drilling down into everything that we have available. So there's a world tour, a 5-star hotel. If you were to look at this at retail, this particular hotel would cost around $2,831. It's in dollars because the company is based in the US, and I've not had time to change this slide, so I do apologize. That's around £2,500, give or take. Don't quote me on that. When you use your search engine, you're going to save 1,882 straight off. So as a travel member with a subscription, with access to our search engine, you're looking at $949, let's say about £850 for argument's sake. But you can see the difference in the rates there. Now let's switch it up a bit. So that's a search engine. That's a standalone product. That's a search engine. Let's switch it up a little bit. If you look on the left-hand side, if you've got those points adding up every single month, you get to month 4 with a platinum membership, month 4 or 5, you're looking at $299 for the very same hotel. And you can see it includes a daily buffet breakfast, ocean view room, and covers all the taxis that you've got to pay as well. And this is absolutely exclusive. No one else on the planet can give you this. But you can see how the different aspects of our membership work with that slide. I do need to change it into pounds, actually. And I'm going to ask if anyone has any questions. But before I do, I would like to thank you so much for being here. And if someone shared this with you, if you've got questions or you'd like to have a chat with me or anyone who's part of our team, please get back to the person that shared this with you. And if you're interested in the business aspect of what we do, we've got other videos that we can share with you to go into that as well. But let's jump on a call, we can have a chat and we can see how it can work for you. Thanks so much for tuning in.